A commenter asked, how do you practice when you are busy all day long, taking care of kids, working full time, maybe both, maybe you're a single parent? So I just want to point out that all that's really required to practice, and by practice I mean investigate your true nature, all that's required is consciousness. And you're conscious, knowingly conscious, 16 hours a day, maybe 15 hours a day, maybe 18 hours a day. But as long as you're conscious, as long as you have the ability to turn your attention inward or to turn your attention fully to the senses, letting go of agendas, letting go of the chatter of the mind just for a second, that's enough. And you can do this when you're walking, sitting, falling asleep, driving, standing in line, walking from one room to another. You can do it while you're talking with a friend. You can do it while you're watching TV, watching a movie. You can do it while you're tucking in your children. You can do it while you're cooking. You can do it while you're eating. You can do it while you're taking a shower. You can do it while you're going to the bathroom. Realization, insight, deep presence, profound presence is not about latitude. It's not about time spans. It's about depth. It's about a willingness to plumb the depths of experience right now. That's it. Now, the mind, the thoughts, when you believe them, when you bind your attention to them, will make it seem like there are barriers that get in your way of doing this. I'm too old, too young, too sick, too busy, not smart enough, too smart, not interested in spirituality. Whatever the mind says is the reason you can't investigate your true nature has nothing to do with your true nature. It's simply a thought like any other. And this is why I strongly emphasize the first movement of realization being to disidentify from thought, to recognize the sense of pure being and that it has nothing to do with thought. It's not contingent upon thought at all. You can do this one thought at a time, but at some point when there's a shift, there's an undeniable knowing that what you are, what being is simply self-sustaining, self-validating. It's not contingent upon anything, specifically thoughts. So then beliefs become far less binding. It's not the end of beliefs. There are more subtle beliefs and beliefs that appear in emotionally triggered situations and so forth. And it can take some time to work through that. That's called shadow material. But that first shift is very important because it gives you so much more space, breathing room, peace. And to approach that first shift just requires this acknowledgement of what's calling you into the depths of yourself, the depths that go beyond the binding to one thought that says, I can't because. Where are you when you let go of that thought right now? What are you when you let go of that thought right now? Can you feel the depth? If you don't analyze, you don't hold on to any agendas or beliefs right now, where is the limitation? Where is the boundary? Where is the boundary of you? Do you see how there isn't one? This consciousness, this space of pure knowing, which is also pure being, has no boundary. It has no definition and needs no definition. It's not going anywhere. didn't come from somewhere. This is absolute simplicity. And you can inquire into it at any moment. It takes a second, few seconds, few minutes, whatever time you have. And the more you start to acknowledge this, you'll realize you actually have a lot of time. Busyness is in the mind. Whether the body's doing a lot or not doing a lot is really of little significance compared to how much belief there is in the yakety yak of the mind. That's the key. Seeing that the thoughts and the ego are not your ruler. They're not what you are. Not at all. It opens up tremendous space. It opens up every waking moment to coming into contact with your true nature, to resting in your true nature. So just take those little moments and disidentify. Recognize that one thought that says, oh, I can't because. Look around you. Do you have something you actually have to think about right in this moment? Or can you let go of that thought? Can you let go of the thought train and just feel, what am I? What is this that's not thought? What is this that's not conceptual? And feel the spaciousness. That's all you have to do. It might feel shallow at first, fleeting. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Next time you remember, touch in. If you have the ability to just physically stop for a moment, do that as well. Sit down. Put down your phone. Turn off the TV. Just sit. If you don't have the time to sit, that's fine. You can do it while you're walking. You can do it while you're cooking, doing dishes, cleaning. These are all great opportunities for touching into presence.